Previously on Big Brother 6, the Friendship Alliance regained power.
Bo, you are the new head of household.
And Bo targeted a set of partners at the nomination ceremony.
Howie and Rachel, I put you guys up for eviction.
After winning the golden power of veto for a record-breaking 4th time,
James, you are today's veto winner.
James decided to play it safe.
I choose not to use the power of veto.
But he continued to play both sides.
Each side completely hates the other side.
You know they'll just turn on you next week.
It's my job to continue the hate, you know?
When the vote was announced,
By a unanimous vote, Rachel, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Bye, Ray Ray.
only one pair remained in the house. April surprised everyone in the head of household competition,
April, congratulations, you are the new head of household.
and the Friendship Alliance continued their reign of power. Who will April nominate for eviction? Who will win the power of veto, and will it be used? Find out tonight on Big Brother 6.
By a unanimous vote, Rachel, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Sad, I didn't want to see her. I love her. Love her as a person, as a friend, as a future hookup. Yeah, it sucks to lose your partner in this game.
Bye, Rachel.
It was really difficult to say goodbye to Rachel. She seemed kind of upset, and I felt really bad for her, but I was glad because Howie's still here with me.
I kind of felt bad about sending out one of the last pair, but of course I had to do what I had to do. Me and Yvette are the last pair in the house, which I'm very ecstatic about, and everyone is not even looking at us as a target.
Oh. See you soon. Bye, Rach.
Love you. See you. Bye.
Bye, Rachel. See you soon. I'll be seeing you soon, Rach.
Bye, Ray Ray.
I love Rach.
She's a stronger player than me. She would have took out the nerd her. So that, strategically they made a good move. I love Ray Ray. I'm gonna miss her, but my job now is to fight for her. Try to win Big Brother 6 for Howie and Ray Ray.
God. That's strange, huh?
That's horrible.
Yes, it's sad to see somebody go, but it's not one of my people, so I'm okay.
The correct answer is 155 pucks. April, congratulations.
I can't believe I won. I felt like I had been crowned like Miss America. I'm so happy.
This has been the summer of hell. Hell. I can't win a damn HOH contest to save my life. You know what? If April can beat me in a HOH, I deserve to go home.
I was really close to being the first person that won the HOH twice in the Big Brother 6 house, but the force wasn't with me this week.
Oh my God! I can't believe this!
When April won HOH, I felt like it was as if I had won too. I felt the most confident of anyone with April winning HOH.
America loves you, April!
Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much, God. My prayers have been answered because it is getting very, very close in the game, and in order to stay another week, you need HOH. So I am just so excited to have that control. I guess once you get this, you at least feel like you've contributed something to the house. Just to prove to Howie and James, I know he thinks I can't win crap, and just to even the friendship and stuff, that when I really want something, I definitely get it. No one's won it twice yet, have they?
Nobody has.
No.
Not really, because the week that you won it, we put our own side up, so Maggie was actually ahead of household twice.
Wait, what? What? I just have to call it how it is. I mean, Maggie was the one that was calling the shots when Howie was HOH.
You give me your word that they are going up.
And Sarah's and James's keys will be the two that are not in the box.
Okay.
You're blaming that on Maggie?
I get credit for 2 people leaving?
Sorry.
Yes.
I really don't know what she meant by that. Her thinking that I won HOH twice really scares me. That lets me know that she thinks I am a huge threat.
I don't get it.
That has been one hell of a ride. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I couldn't have got this far without you.
You're a bad friend yourself.
He's gonna be working her this week.
I'm sure, but it doesn't matter. Honey, I told her, I was like, you have to support a friendship. And if you don't,
Yeah.
then, and she knows.
The amount of time that Yvette and James spend together, it may get in the way of the friendship. It may absolutely be a potential problem if it's not addressed.
I need a hint to Janelle and Howie. And then I'm not right now.
What the hell?
Okay.
Can you promise you'll never open your mouth? It'll keep you in the game.
Y'all know what I want to do.
Get rid of
Try to get y'all sense.
So the immediate strategy between April and I is to backdoor James. Whether or not it'll happen, we'll see.
Do not ask him to play. When you backdoor someone, there's 2 steps. One of the steps is putting up 2 people that you don't want out. The second step is getting those 2 people not to pick the person that you want out to play the power of veto.
Hold the door over there. Only one. It's the last thing falls me.
Do not ask him to play power of veto. Trust me. I need y'all's help though.
They said, we need your help. Now, I remember last time they said, we need your help.
Kaser, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
It wasn't very helpful for us.
But if y'all go up, don't think it's because I want y'all out or I don't like y'all. Right? Do not ask him to play power veto. Watch the door. And oh my goodness, play that. You ask one of us.
But if Yvette wins it, she'll keep it the same.
Yvette will want me out. They will listen to me. Trust me. This is going to be a milestone in this game.
Maggie and April want us to help them get James out the door. They came running like a bat out of hell and said, hey, it's a James Buster week again, but you know, it was a James Buster week a few weeks ago, and it's been a James Buster week all season long.
Do you think she's honest about what she just talked about with us? You think so?
I'm scared, Howie. I don't have a good feeling about this.
I got nothing to lose.
Okay, everybody, let's go see my HOH bedroom! Everybody, come see my HOH bedroom. I love it already.
Pepperoni's in there. Don't step on it.
Here's my husband. Matt bought me these on
Normally HOH rooms, I'm just like, oh God, I'm sick when I go up there because it's like everybody kissing everybody's ass.
Bracelet!
Oh my God. Oh, I forgot about this bracelet. He is still in love with me.
My wonderful husband, Matt, got me some wonderful items.
He got Uggs.
He bought those for me, guys.
Big fat Matt's been, watching the show, obviously.
Guys, tell me how cute.
Matthew spoiled, Busto once again. And
He knows. I was like, I love your robe. Oh,
It's the same one.
my husband. He loves me.
It was so great for all of the people in the house to actually see my husband.
How wonderful is he?
I cannot wait to see him. I love him. And thank you, Matt, for all of the pictures and the wonderful items.
Pepperoni, I'm sorry about that pizza joke. Finally, Busto starts winning things now, and she's the top dog around here. And am I kissing Busto's butt right now? Absolutely. B-U-S-T-O, and Busto was her name-o.
Okay, what's going on? What do y'all think?
So you're gonna have to be the one that makes the final decision, obviously. But it's like we're saying the pros and cons between Janelle and James.
I just see
Janelle as so much more of a better player. She knows the game. None of us have the heads up on this game like Janelle.
I'm really starting to get scared of Janelle because Janelle is really good at the questions for HOH competitions. And physically, she's really good. Whenever there's a veto competition, she's up there.
You think it's better to get out Janelle now and not have ever the option to backdoor James?
Yvette wants James to stay in the game because she knows that's a guaranteed vote for her not to leave. I do think that Yvette and James have a pact till the end. I really believe it.
I'm more scared by Janelle overall.
Well, of course you are.
I would put $1 million that James is working them and he's working us. I'm trying to look for everyone's interest, and the only person who is safe in the house with him here would be you. Like, I feel like he would put up her, him, or me in a heartbeat.
There's always been this doubt about Yvette just because James is powerful when it comes to manipulating people.
If I don't get him out now, well, I'll be going home sooner or later. And please do not say anything to him.
I don't want to lie.
But he's lied.
Is that considered lying when you hold a secret?
I don't doubt that Yvette would stick with the friendship or choose me over James, but I don't want to ever give her the chance to.
He is going to ask you. It is none of his business except for us. We are the only friendship.
Who's in here? Oh.
I went upstairs and I spoke to April. I was a bit nervous because I've been lied to in the past.
April, I know this is going to be asking a lot from you, but have you ever thought about putting Yvette up as a pawn just so they would have to use the power veto?
If she put Yvette up as a pawn with me, it would ensure that they would use the power veto to take Yvette off the block. And I would take my chances with James, and I would hope that it would be a tiebreaker and April would choose to evict James.
If Yvette, for some reason, will not use it, I'm going to say, be honest with me. If you are not going to use it and take off Howie or Janelle, you need to tell me and you need to be honest with me now. Because I will put him straight up then.
The thing is, Yvette wants me out. You have to remember that.
It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what she wants. Yes. It does not.
She's going to do what's best for her in the game.
It doesn't matter. If she did not use the POV and take one of y'all off, we're all coming after her next week, guys. Just trust me. Trust me.
Right now I have a pretty sick feeling in my stomach, and I think I just feel like I'm gonna get nominated and something's gonna happen with the power veto and it's gonna be bad.
I just have a sick feeling about this.
No, you can't stress out about it.
So there's no way you want to use pawns or anything, just to ensure that it's going to be used. Like if you put Bo up as a pawn, he's going to be used to take him off.
I don't know. I'm definitely scared of Yvette, Bo, and James going down to the final three, and that's the only loyalty James has right now is Yvette, and with Yvette comes Bo. So I've got to break up something in that group.
It might be a better decision to make sure the power veto is used because it will be used.
I know Bo would do it. I know Bo would do it. Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah, he would.
If you're here up there with one of your own, there's a 100% chance we're voted off. 100% chance.
Yeah, no,
100% chance.
I know. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
Anytime the nerd herd has possession of the HOH key, I don't feel safe. You know, right now they're telling me that, James is the big target in this house. But they said that 2-3 weeks ago, and they ended up, backdooring Kaser.
I don't know how I got this far, but if I go home this week, it's because I was never able to get that stinking HOH.
The whole house sees me as a huge threat in this game. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. You just never know.
You can always have a plan, but plans can always change as well. So no matter what happens, you look like the bad guy. Being HOH and having to nominate 2 people for eviction is definitely hard because I like for people to like me, and I like to like people. Hello, if everyone can gather around the dining room table for the nomination ceremony. First and foremost, when you lose a partner, unfortunately, that's when it becomes a game because you're on your own. And I would prefer never to hear the word weak again in this game because I feel like we are all very strong. So with that said, I'm gonna start the nomination ceremony. Maggie May, you are safe.
Bo, you are safe.
Thank you. Yvette, you are safe.
Here you go. James, you're safe.
As you can see, I have nominated Howie and Janelle for eviction. I know that you guys have a very strong bond and a very strong relationship. So by putting the two of you guys up, I felt like it was the best move for me in the game. The ceremony is over, so if you would like, you can go ahead and put your keys in the wall. My ultimate goal is to backdoor James. I did not mention that at the nomination ceremony because nothing is ever set in stone.
We're still unsure if these people are for real and they're telling us the truth because they've repeatedly, stabbed us in the back and lied to us. I don't know if I can trust these people.
Buxom mixed with brains is a deadly combination,
Thank you.
which must be destroyed.
Yeah, I'm up on the block again for the second time in as many weeks, and who knows? Maybe there won't be a veto, and Janie and Howie are a casualty this week, but we'll see when someone wins a veto or doesn't use it, or there isn't a veto competition, or America votes to keep Howie because he's the star of the show. We'll see.
You gonna want me to compete with you tomorrow?
I'm gonna pick Maggie.
Okay.
Just because she's my somewhat partner right now.
So why would April not want to use me for the veto competition? When my key comes out of the box, it means to me that the fix is in. I will be backdoored tomorrow for the second time.
I was like, thank you so much, James, and just like walked out.
So what are you gonna say at the veto ceremony?
Don't even think about it. I'm not even gonna say that I'm backdooring him yet because I don't know.
You never know what's gonna
Things
happen.
change. I have no problem with sending Janelle or Howie home. I don't want anyone to look at this and think, oh my God, I'm so gunning for James. But I just know that James is due for an HOH. I know 210%. He is gunning for Maggie first, then me, and I can't even chance it. And I'm doing this for the friendship. I don't have anything against him. He'd be a great ally if he were on my side.
Right.
Unfortunately, he's not.
He's never played in a veto without winning.
Can you imagine? That's crazy. I know he's gonna try to play in it because that's his only safety. Whatever I ask, please follow through. I would greatly appreciate it.
I think Yvette is under a lot of stress right now because I really think she wants to keep James in the game. If she picked James over April, it is completely sabotaging the entire friendship.
Everyone has to guarantee me if any of y'all win it, y'all will use the POV and take someone off, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do what you want me to.
My allies want to get rid of James because James is coming after April and Maggie. If I want to think about myself and myself alone, James would be the perfect person to go to the end with.
He's willing to do anything to stay in this game. I feel that if you play him a little bit, you play it safer.
Yvette knows the longer James stays in the game, the more potential he has to take me out. And her constantly petitioning for James to stay in the game does not look good in my eyes.
If you help out James at this point in the game, it will be seen as an act against April. That won't be seen as going against the friendship.
Okie dokie, guys. Let's gather in the living room. pick the players for the veto competition.
The plan was to backdoor James, but the only way to make sure that that was going to happen was if all the competitors did not choose him to play.
Beautiful nominees, please join me up here. Okay, guys, as we know, only 6 will participate in this competition. The head of household, the 2 beautiful nominees, and 3 other players of our choosing. As HOH, I will pick first, and the person I would like to play Power Veto with me would be Maggie Moo. I'm hoping that Maggie does very well in this competition, and I also know that Maggie will use the Power Veto or not use it depending on what I say. Okay, Janelle, you will go second.
Thanks for the floor, April. I'm gonna go with Yvette.
Yay! Howie, you get to choose the last.
Thanks, April. There's only 2 left I can pick from, and I cannot beat James because he's the all-time veto champion. So I'm gonna have to go with Bobo today.
I knew at that point I was done. I was gonna be backdoored.
And now I will choose my host, which will be James. Come on up here, host. Oh, God.
Walked outside to the yard and we saw a giant platform and then a whole bunch of vetoes locked up and then 6 mud pits. So we knew we were getting dirty.
Welcome to your next veto competition called Playing It Dirty. Before you is a giant mud pit which is divided into 6 lanes. At one end of each lane there are 4 veto symbols locked to a pole. The object is be the first to unlock your veto symbols, carry them across the mud, and drop them into the frame on the other side. There's a problem. Keys are hidden under 10,000 pounds of thick, gooey mud. The house guest who can retrieve all 4 of their veto symbols and place them into the frame first will win the power of veto. But wait, there's a bonus prize. Each of you has a silver veto symbol locked onto your pole. The house guest who is the first to unlock the silver veto symbol and place it in their frame will win the combination to the second gold safe.
I would love to see what is inside that safe, so I would obviously love to win the silver veto. So I'm gonna be going all for it.
All right, guys, you ready? Yes. On your mark, get set.
Mud. I hate mud.
Go!
The way you play this game is you gotta get into the mud, you gotta search for a key, you can only take 1 key out. You get out of the mud and you attempt to open up the 4 locks that are on your one little stand. Once you open up one of the locks, you take off the veto, you get back in the mud, you go across, and then you put the veto in the panel. And you have to keep doing this till you get all 4 vetoes.
It was very cold and it was very, very thick. I didn't know what the keys were gonna feel like, big, small, I had no clue.
Messing around looking for keys. So then I realized that all the keys were different shapes, and some of the ones that were gold were not working.
My strategy was to take all of the keys that I could and put them in a little corner, stick the keys in, see if it works. If it didn't, put it in the thing, and just keep on going back to my corner.
I could not get a key to fit in the hole. I have no idea what my problem was. I was getting either unlucky with the keys or maybe I wasn't doing it right.
Yvette Bird! Come on, move with that move.
I was busy trying not to get that dirty and still get the veto, if that makes any sense.
My strategy going in was just use my great looks as a distraction. I don't trust the nerd herd as far as I can pick Maggie up and throw her on her big fat ass. So you always want to be in control of things. And you know, if Janie or I won the veto, there's a 100% chance one of us is coming off.
I was going strong, one of the first persons to get 2 in.
Good job, April.
Oh my God, everyone is beating me. Next thing I know, I get 1. I look over there, everyone else had already had 1, if not 2.
I really wanted the silver veto because the person that won the silver veto was going to get the combination to the second safe. So I was just trying the key in the silver lock.
And of course, Janelle gets the silver one. Lady Luck does it again.
Janelle had already won the silver veto, which I was freaking lucky bitch. I can't believe it.
Good job, April. Uh-oh, go April. April's got 3.
Next thing you know, I have 3. I'm ahead of everyone. And I was like, oh gosh, please let me get the silver one.
Dig, 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 come on. And we are about to have a winner.
These people are gonna be kissing all my asses for saying all they've said about me being weak. I know that my husband, Matt, is gonna be so proud of me.
April? Here's your crown.
Thank you.
My award day.
I'm very excited that April won the Power of Veto. In 1 week, she's come out as an ultimate player.
And Lady Luck, of course. In addition to her plasma screen, Janelle, same combination.
Janelle is like the luckiest person in this game. It makes me sick. She wins everything.
I think April will take Janelle off with the veto and put up James to backdoor him. But you never know until it happens.
It sucked to be the host of your own funeral, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna give up.
Come on.
The second save?
Yeah.
This one.
So tear it off.
After we did the veto competition, I couldn't wait to get into the safe. I had to see what was in there.
Oh, it clicked.
Travelocity. Oh my gosh, you're getting a trip to somewhere.
Oh my god!
Paradise Island Bahamas! You?
We've just won a trip for 2 from Travelocity to the beautiful Ryu Paradise Island all-inclusive beach resort in the Bahamas. Have a great trip. And a lucky gnome.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
For 2, perfect.
Look out, Janie wins everything. The golden locks on her hair are magical. I dream of Janie. You know, she's got the ponytail and goes, da-da-da-da, boom, shakes her nose and head and appears a Bahamas vacation. Yeah, I dream of Janie. Can you blink us to the final 2, me and you? Maybe she'll do it.
This is a lucky gnome, guys. They gave it to me.
Awesome.
Hey, guys.
That's what
They
Roddy
didn't need to give you no lucky gnome. You have a lucky gnome.
Thanks, Travelocity. Thanks, Phoebe.
Love it.
I'm so excited that I won a trip. I believe I'm going to take my mother with me. Yep. Everyone in the house is getting a bit jealous of me, but I don't really think it has anything to do with luck.
You don't see that as a problem?
What? Janelle? Yeah. She's got to go next week.
She knows this game. She's physically good and she has the luck from hell. You combine all those 3 together and Janelle's gonna take us all by storm.
What the hell are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna do?
As long as Janelle's in this house, nobody else is gonna win a prize. Janelle's gonna win it all, $500,000.
PB and J Pass.
No. Guys, I got it.
42-inch plasma TV.
The 42-inch plasma TV to enjoy the movie!
Vacation.
She's won more than all of us.
Combined. Pretty much.
I'm gonna be like, okay, so we have a problem here.
Janelle winning repeatedly hurts her in the game. Everyone's looking at how lucky and how skilled she is. There's a potential of Janelle going home because of the amount of things that she keeps winning in this house.
Hey everyone, gather around the living room. BB has a surprise for us.
It's America's choice. The house guests are missing their friends and family. Who would you like to receive a phone call from home?
I would love to have a phone call from home. It would make my day.
God, my stomach is in knots.
Really?
I think almost everyone is voting for Yvette to get it. I think everyone, if they got one, would feel really guilty about it because she's the only one in this house who has not received any type of support from a loved one.
Like, if it's not you, I think it'll be hard on all of us.
Good people, Janelle will win the phone call.
Oh, stop. I would love a phone call from Michael.
You said Michael?
The possibility that I might get a phone call That's probably the best thing I've heard since I've been in this house. I woke up and I said, today was gonna be a good day.
Oh my God, it's a cell phone.
It's ringing!
It's ringing?
It's ringing!
It's still. Okay, we're all here. Hello?
Hi, may I speak with Janelle, please?
Oh my God, Michael?
Hey.
What are you doing?
What's up, my babe? What are you doing?
Nothing. Sitting in the living room.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I miss you more.
No, I miss you more. I was so excited. Oh my gosh. I think my heart skipped 30 beats. Everyone says hi. Especially Michael. Hi.
I'm proud of you, babe. You're doing great.
Thank you.
And no matter what you might think, I'm there when you come out.
All right. I have been worried that he has had a change of heart, and his phone call today made me realize that he still really, really likes me.
Ask him what the world's like.
Did Britney Spears have her baby?
A lot of the conversation existed of things that were not very intellectual.
You're gonna be there when I get out, right?
The second you get out, I'm gonna be there an hour before you get out.
I miss you, Michael.
I can't wait to see you, babe.
I can't wait to see you too.
It hurts my feelings to know that America loves Janelle. Anyone who would sit here and think that Janelle deserves a phone call from Michael over anyone else in this house, I just have to question their character.
Just keep your chin up and be strong because you're doing great, and don't get down. Don't be down.
All right, I won't. I thought that a phone call from Michael would actually break me down, but it didn't. It actually made me stronger. I miss you, Michael. I'll see you when I get out of here, okay?
I bet.
Bye, Michael.
I'll see you soon.
Bye,
Michael.
Thank you, America.
Thanks, America.
You guys.
Lady luck.
Congratulations.
Oh, we're going to Vegas.
Thanks, Yvette. I'm sorry.
We're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas, James. And you're playing with all my hands for me.
I'm happy.
I know, right? We were asking that question.
I knew he still liked me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yvette's feelings are really, really hurt right now. She feels like, how could America pick Janelle to get a phone call from someone that she knew for 2 weeks versus her get a phone call from someone that she's in love with?
We have to be happy for anybody who gets it. We all
course.
friggin' deserve it.
Of course.
No, I'm sorry.
He loves you, Jamie.
I love Michael
he loves
too.
you?
Yeah, I think he does. I told you guys. I told you I loved him when I was drunk.
She got Michael instead of her mom. That's sad. Well, that says a lot about her. I choose someone that I've known for 2 weeks over my own mother.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's disgusting.
Just wanted to hear from my mom.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
I would have been happy, it would have been anybody else. Even if it wasn't been her mother, I would have been like, okay, well, America likes Janelle. She's playing so good because everybody expected her to be dumb, and look how she's turned out to be great. I would have accepted that. But Michael?
Yeah.
Michael, of all people?
I know. There's no way America liked Michael.
There's no way America picked Janelle.
And there's no way America picked Janelle.
We don't believe it. America did not vote Michael's ass to come back in this house. So how could it have been that America voted for Michael to call Janelle? No. There's no way that could have happened. There's just no way.
I don't want to make it all about me. I am married. I am a newlywed. I have a husband. And you're going to tell me that
We knew each other for 2 weeks.
Picked
Yeah.
someone who knew each other for 2 weeks.
The house guests are missing their loved ones, and you're gonna friggin' get Michael to call Janelle? I mean, that's just crazy. That's stupid.
The one person that it means the least to.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
There's no way America could be that cruel.
No.
It would have been fine if it would have been somebody who really missed somebody, you know what I mean?
We were talking about this Bible verse this morning in Ecclesiastes, where it says that he's seen wicked get all the rewards of the righteous, and the righteous suffer like the wicked should.
You know what? If America did honestly pick her, and the fans that watch this show are all pieces. Bottom line.
There was no way in hell I thought that she was going to get this phone call. No way in hell.
I saw the opportunity up in the HOH room when Yvette was crying to talk about, you know, the fact that Janelle's won all these things. I'm trying to find any sort of angle to keep me in the game.
America cannot like her. I'm sorry.
Everybody loves a villain.
You know, it's proven in this house that evil will prevail. And
No, not yet.
I feel like we've got a lot of evil out of this house.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is everyone? There's no one.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I hope they're not mad.
In the HOH room?
I just feel bad because after the phone call, like everyone left the living room and pretty much went upstairs, and I just felt like, thanks guys.
Open.
You guys, what are you doing? I'm really sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
Are you guys mad at me?
Well, how can we be mad at you? You're not the one that sat there and said, vote for me.
Well, maybe they just felt bad because Michael left the second week.
If I would have gotten it, it wouldn't have been from Eric.
Maybe it's because Michael and I had a relationship.
If you listen to the thing, it was like, okay, the house guests are missing their loved ones.
Yeah, but I did tell him I love him. Gosh, now that I think about it, they might not know that me and Michael made out 24/7 in the house. They wouldn't really know. We were stuck in the gold room. Don't get upset about it.
Like Michael and Janelle like hooked up and messed around underneath the covers. Someone who would let someone like feel of them and stuff is just disgusting to me.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys.
No, it's not. How is it your fault? It's not your fault at all.
They pretend that they're happy for me, but they're really upset.
I think America, if they really voted for Janelle, they made a bad, stupid decision.
None of us can compete with her. I want her gone. I want us out of this house.
Hey.
This whole thing is like upsetting to me. If I could change it, I would, but I can't because it's not in my hands.
If people are upset, they have a right to be upset. The bottom line is you have a huge target on you because you continue to win over and over. That's not helping you. That is not helping you. Do you have a target on your back? Abso-friggin-lutely. You'd be dumb to think you didn't. I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. If I'm gonna save her, I don't know. If I'm gonna backdoor James, I don't know. I will not firmly make my decision till probably right before the power veto ceremony. The pros of using the veto would be that I can actually put James up on the block to be voted possibly out. The reason not to use the veto would be I definitely want Janelle out soon and Howie. I mean, they both have personally attacked me in this game, and I think they definitely do not deserve to be here. Okay, if everyone can join me in the living room, it is time for the power of veto ceremony. This is the veto ceremony. Janelle and Howie, you have been nominated for eviction, but I hold the power to veto one of the nominations. So I will give the both of you a chance to tell me why I should use the power veto to save you from eviction. Janelle, you first.
Thanks, April. I just want to say that I definitely respect your nominations.
I'm happy to have made it this far in the game, and rather than have you use it on me, I'd like you to use it on Howie, who doesn't deserve to be up here. He's just a beefcake.
Thanks, Jamie.
But either way, I think that you'll do what's in your heart.
Thank you, Janelle. And Howie?
Well, what Janie said, basically, if my PPOV, my purple power veto were to work, you know, I would definitely put it on her and save her, because I don't think she deserves to be up here either. You know, you're the HOH, you also won the power veto, so whatever you think is the best strategical or personal move for the game, then I respect it completely.
Okay. Thank you both. So this week, I have decided to use the power of veto. And I have decided to use the power of veto to save Janelle off of the nomination block.
Thanks, April.
You're welcome. Okay, as HOH, I am gonna have to nominate someone else for eviction. And the person I would like to put up there would be James, the power veto holder champ. About a month ago, you said never do anything for personal reasons in this game, and it is not personal whatsoever. It is strictly strategic. So this meeting is adjourned. I wanted to make sure the votes were guaranteed that James would be going home, and with Janelle up there, people would be tempted to vote her out, and James still be here next week.
I do feel very fortunate to be taken off the block. The other house guests are very jealous of my luck, but everything that I've gotten so far has just kind of been my strategy.
If it's Howie and James, it's kind of a toss-up. James betrayed us all, but Yvette and Bo are tight with them. It's 50-50.
If I can get Yvette and Bo, then I can try to swing Janelle as saying, Janelle, you have a lot better chance with me than you do with Howie. I got 2 more days. I'm not done by any means.
Who will be evicted next, James or Howie? And who will become the new head of household? Find out live Thursday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother 6.